Good evening, my controllers. Welcome to Arcade Intelligence. This is a brand new YouTube channel that will broadcast walkthroughs from nostalgic gaming. This evening, we will be walking through a classic, which is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, which was released in 1991 on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And I'm just going to hop right in to be your guide and walkthrough. These sessions will be anywhere between 30 minutes to 1 hour long. My goal is to provide walkthroughs and give Easter eggs out for different dungeons, different areas of Hyrule, and so forth. So just bear with me. This is my first time ever streaming. This is my first time ever being on a mic. My first time for it all. I'm not going to read the intro story. We're just going to hop right in. As you see, when you first start the game, you will have to create your profile. Traditionally, people create their profile using the protagonist, which is Link. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. When my younger days, when I played this game, I would just use my regular name. But for now, let's scratch that. I'm gonna name the protagonist AI. That is the nickname of Arcade Intelligence. AI. And this is the name we're going to use for Link. I like it. Arcade Intelligence. Help me. Please help me. I am a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. The wizard Agnem has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Agnem has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the seven wise men's seal. I am in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. AI, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house. That is Link's uncle. And Link, being the chosen one, he's going to get out of bed and still go and see what's going on. While hopping out of the bed, you see you are starting with 3 heart containers. If you look at the top, you see the green diamond shape. Those are rupees. That is your currency in Hyrule. That's basically your money, what you will spend. Next to it is bombs. And next to that is, on the far end, is the arrows. You have none of those. But for giggles, even though all of our heart containers are filled, you will still pick up those pots. I just picked up pots, bushes, deep grass, any of that will always have some type of item in there that will be useful. Always open up your treasure chest as well. This treasure chest is a lamp. As you see in the description, it says you got the lamp. Now you can light torches and see your way in darkness. Though your lamp, if you go to the pause menu, is considered a special item. These are items that will help guide you through your whole journey throughout this game. So I'll explain to you how they work. With your magic lamp, it requires magic powers. Well, it requires magic potion. And next to that, to your lamp in the top left, you see it's empty, but it will be filled up with power. You get a message again from the Princess Zelda. She said, "Help me, I am in the dungeon of the castle. I know there is a hidden path from outside of the castle to the garden inside." But as you see, I'm picking up bushes. Pick up bushes. Not that, I just ran into a fairy. A fairy will replenish all of your hearts. At least up to 7, I believe. Picking up all of those bushes, I did obtain 2 rupees. And if you follow this path will take you to Hyrule Castle. I will give 100 rupees to the man who finds the descendants of the wise man, the king. This is deep grass. The only way you can get rid of it is by cutting it. And at this moment, you do not have a sword to cut it. This is a guard. He's saying, hey, you're not allowed in the castle, son. Go home and get some sleep. So he wants you to go home. You're supposed to find a way to sneak in to get into the castle. And Princess Zelda is reaching out again saying, help me, I am in the dungeon of the castle. I know there is a hidden path from outside of the castle to the garden inside. And if anybody cannot understand me, I would like everybody to know, as the creator of this channel, I am from the deep south, born and raised in Mississippi. So if you cannot understand my accent or if I sound funny to you, just know I have my deep southern accent. It is not going anywhere, but hopefully you can understand what I'm saying and make out what I'm saying. And right there's a hidden passage that will help you and guide you to go into the dungeon. Well, basically the castle. Well, and there's your uncle laid out. He said, hey, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus power in the blade. Hold the B button. Then release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. AI, you can do it. Save the princess. Zelda is your... He didn't finish saying what he said because he died. That secret technique move is a move that's been around since the first ever Legend of Zelda game made on Nintendo Entertainment System in 1986. If you hold B or the button that you press to swing the sword and just let it go, you're... It's his power swing move. I don't really, and I should be ashamed of myself because I've been a fan of the Legend of Zelda series for over 30 years. Telling my age a little bit, but I have been a fan of that game of this series for over 30 years, and I cannot think of that move right there. I just call it my power swing move. As you see, this guard is trying to get me. My technique on fighting guards is not to run up on them, to let them run up on you like I was just doing with him. And most times if they can't get to you, hold that B or the B button down on your controller. I'm actually playing this on the Nintendo Switch online service, and I'm using a power controller, the Switch Pro controller, I'm sorry, not the power controller. And as you see, if you hold that B button down and swing, you will be able to provide a vicious attack that will more than likely kill your enemies. When you come into the castle, just go straight to the left. This castle, to me, is like the intro of the game. The developers are somewhat preparing you for how your gameplay will be. So this is like your first mini dungeon to see that you have what it takes. You come out, you come to the room to the right, you take that first door taking you down to basement level 1. Your purple enemies require a little more hits. If you hit them with the